Good morning, guys. My topic is generative AI is threat to the content creators. Let's talk about art. So many of us many times underestimated art, but art is a very powerful tool. When dark ages in Europe were over, human emancipation also comes in the form of art. Many famous paintings like Mona Lisa by Da Vinci and the Supper by Michelangelo were done during the era of Renaissance up to the Industrial Revolution. Even many of you have observed that painting ABC sold for XYZ million dollars, and our generation may become surprised why so much money for just a painting. But you must ask those guys living in 18th, 19th century. People have always been excited by the visual imagination. People were really going gaga in the 18th, 19th century over the painting and then about the novels. So this is the value of art. Now with the advent of generative AI, at first let's talk about generative AI. Generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence that is designed to generate data that is similar to the previous existing data. It can perform tasks like image synthesis, text generation, even video synthesis, after performing for pattern recognition of previous data. It can even generate new ideas, new images and new techniques. So now there are two arguments. First argument is just like in 90s when computers were introduced in India. Many people were saying that it will lead to the massive unemployment, but it turns out to be completely different. Now it is true that many innovators have been saying that now this time is different. This generative AI will cause loss of many jobs. I'd like to quote an example. In 1899, 1990 and 1992, there was a French magazine. There was a Jean-Marc Poiret. He published a series of cartoons in that magazine that will try to project the future. And it is very interesting actually. You can see human flying on an aeroplane, human riding on a shark underwater ocean. I mean, but one thing is notable, nobody can even think about computers and space travel at that time. In those more than 100 images, you cannot find a video where human were in the space or using something like computer semiconductor. And people cannot even think about this in that time. Some 30-40 years ago, we could not think about parallel universe, quantum computing, other dimension, those things. So in that, in 2023, maybe we could not think about those things on which we could discussing in 2050, 2060. There is in my opinion, there is always scope for human imagination, human creativity. So on that note, I'd like to end my